Revenge films.
My name is Tom. It's been 2 years since I married my wife, Lauren. We met at a group dating party when we were both 30. After a year of dating, we got married. Including the time we dated, it's been 3 years now. That initial lovey-dovey feeling we had when we first got together is long gone. But I actually saw that as a good thing. We've settled down as a couple. Maybe it's time to have a child. But Lauren felt differently. She insisted that the spark we had when we first started dating or during our honeymoon phase is what true love is. Naturally, she also shot down the idea of having a baby with a cold, "I can't have a child if I don't feel loved." I understood. It's her body after all, so I decided to wait until her feelings changed. Lauren has always been a huge fan of romance movies and dramas. Her favorite phrase was, "I wish I could experience a love like that." I tried my best to meet her expectations. I once gave her a bouquet of roses, and I often told her I loved her. But it seemed that wasn't enough. She would often sigh while watching TV and say things like,
I want to experience a dramatic love like this. I long for the thrill of a dangerous romance.
Over the past 3 months, her behavior started to change. First, our sex life came to a halt. Then she began complaining about everything, like tiny things, and whenever I pushed back even a little, she'd have a meltdown. For example, there was this one time I left the lights on in the room because I was planning to come right back. I was gone for maybe 2 minutes, but she yelled at me the moment she noticed.
You left the lights on. What is wrong with you?
I was coming right back. I just left them on for a bit.
Even 2 or 3 minutes costs electricity. It's because of your laziness that you're such a failure.
You don't have to go that far. She screamed at the top of her lungs.
Ugh! I seriously cannot take this anymore. How can you talk back when you're the one being corrected? I don't get it. I can't go on like this. At this rate, we might as well get divorced.
Just like always, she ended the fight by yelling. If Lauren were the type of person who was particular about the little things, I might have understood. But she wasn't. She often forgot to turn off the lights herself. She was the kind of person who left her phone lying around all the time. Pretty careless, honestly. Still, I found it hard to argue back. I didn't want to get divorced over something this trivial. I began to wonder if maybe there was something else bothering her, some stress she was dealing with. I tried to gently bring it up, so I asked her questions like, "You've been going out with your girlfriends on weekends a lot. Things going okay with them? And is your part-time job giving you a hard time?" But she snapped back.
God, you're so annoying. Why do I have to report every little thing to you?
So, yeah, that didn't get me very far. After nearly 3 months of constant worrying, I happened to pick up Lauren's phone in the living room. She had just been texting someone, and what popped up on the screen were messages from another man. Messages like, "Just dump that boring husband already and be with me," and "Lauren, I love you more than anyone in the world. Let's make our dreams come true together." Her replies were just as sickeningly sweet, like, "I want to be with you soon, and your dream is my dream." This guy clearly had way too much free time. He sent her these long, cringe-worthy messages all the time, basically bad poetry. Why would she fall for someone like this? I was shocked in more ways than one. Does this guy even have a real job? How does he have time to text so much? I couldn't help but wonder what kind of job let him sit around writing long love letters all day. I took photos of their messages as evidence. And to think I was seriously stressing out, afraid she'd divorce me. What a joke! All those petty complaints, all the times she threw the D word around, it was because she was cheating on me. No wonder she didn't want kids. Fine then, she can have him. In fact, I'll be the one to divorce her. I suddenly found myself laughing at how I'd been tormented for nearly 3 months. It all seemed so stupid now. I hired a private investigator. Every week, Lauren would tell me she was going to hang out with her girlfriends. Turns out that was a lie. She was meeting him. Bit by bit, evidence piled up. Photos of them holding hands, linking arms, kissing. Even in public, Lauren would reach up and ask him for a kiss like some lovesick teenager, and he'd kiss her back like he had every intention of stealing her away. So this was the kind of beautiful movie-like romance she was always talking about? To me, it just looked like they were high on the drama of having an affair. About 2 weeks later, I checked her phone again. She was careless like that, often leaving it around unlocked. The passcode was laughably simple. And just as always, the guy was flooding her inbox with messages. I love you! Let's get married! Let's make our dreams come true! And Lauren, she was all in, totally caught up in the fantasy. Then one night, as I came home from work, Lauren approached me.
Hey, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Just that one line, and I knew. I hit record on my phone quietly. What is it? She hesitated, then said,
Lately, I feel like things between us have been really off, like we're not working anymore.
We're not working because you keep picking fights with me, but okay. I said nothing.
For over 3 months now, I've been doing my best. I've tried to fix things between us, but you haven't been trying hard enough. I can't trust you anymore. That's why I want a divorce.
Inside, I screamed, "You're the one who can't be trusted!" But outwardly, I kept my calm and asked, what exactly did I do wrong? I've been fixing the things you pointed out. I've been helping out with the housework. I've kept up with work.
Still, we've been fighting constantly. We barely even talk anymore. I don't think I can see a future with you.
I hear you, but can you tell me the real reason?
I just did.
Really? Come on. We've been together for what, about 3 years? You're really going to end it like this? Don't I at least deserve to know the truth? I said it with the tone of a man in a romantic drama, just the way she liked those love stories. I imagined the kind of scenes from her favorite romance movies, and then her eyes started to fill with tears.
I've fallen in love with someone else. I've found what real love feels like. But that doesn't mean I hate you or anything. It's just that I met someone even more wonderful. If only we had met in a different order.
Then she went on rambling like she was reciting lines from one of those over-the-top romance movies she loved so much. I waited for the right moment and calmly asked, "So, how long have you been seeing him?"
We met half a year ago. It was a snowy night. We started dating about 3 months ago. Now he and I have decided to start a new life together, to pursue our dream.
Your dream? A new life? I asked. Apparently, the guy used to work at a hair salon. His big dream? Opening his own place someday.
And with the settlement money I'll get from you, I am going to help fund his salon. His dream is my dream too.
I had to stifle a laugh. You're calling it your dream, but you're planning to fund it with my money? And from the way she's talking, it sounds like this guy actually thinks he's entitled to compensation too? This is going to be fun. Now I had everything I needed, even her own confession. I was ready. I told both Lauren and her lover I wanted to talk about the settlement. I arranged to meet them in person. The guy showed up first, puffed up with self-importance, and immediately blurted out, With the money I get from you, I'm gonna open my own salon. We're gonna live out our dream together.
Thank you. We're going to be so happy, the two of us.
I said we needed to talk about compensation, but I never said I was the one paying, did I? You two are the ones who will be paying damages. It's only natural. The guilty party in an affair pays. That's how it works. I'm demanding $20,000 from each of you. The two of them sat there, dumbfounded, mouths agape. I've already left everything to my lawyer. If you've got a problem, take it up with them. With that, I said what I needed to say and walked away without looking back. As a result of the consequences I laid out, their big dream of opening a salon was completely derailed. Apparently, my ex-wife had been hoping to squeeze about $33,000 out of me. Instead, they ended up having to pay a total of $40,000. That's a $73,000 swing in the wrong direction. Naturally, there was no way they could move forward with their business plans. As for their relationship, well, word is they broke up. If this were a romance drama, I suppose you'd call it a turbulent and dramatic final episode. But in the end, my ex-wife was left alone, past 30, in debt, and single. Then again, she only has herself to blame.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.